Hear that? The fall woods are calling. We head north to Canada, where rough grouse give us all the work we can handle. Bird up!
The Flush, presented by Federal Premium Ammunition and Pheasants Forever.
An American bird hunter knows no boundaries. And when you're after rough grouse, this includes international borders.
I just switched my car to metric. You might know what that means. Welcome to Canada. Yeah, we're going on a special adventure. Got my camo shirt on, got my fishing hat on. So what we're gonna do is chase some rough grouse in the woods and then go chasing walleye on Rainy Lake. And guess what? You are invited.
Seeking rough grouse in northern Ontario, Canada also offers something else. A needle in a haystack. The haystack in this case is miles upon miles of wilderness-like woodland as far as the eye can see. The bird is the needle, of course, because the haystack is where grouse live.
All right, Sean.
Okay.
You're the guide.
Sean Lessard is an unabashed grouse zealot and operates a grouse hunting camp on the shores of Ontario's Rainy Lake.
Just since a young age, I've always enjoyed walking in the woods and enjoyed the aspect of whether you're alone or with somebody else to go after some grouse.
Okay, first hunt. Got my brand new Benelli. I'm pretty sure it can hit something. I'm not sure I can, but we'll go find out. We already saw one grouse on the road, so see if we can get some more.
Raven the black lab is ready to go, and 30 seconds later,
Is that the bird standing right there? Did you see it?
Yep.
Did it go down, you think?
I don't know. I thought I saw feathers come down, but
Okay.
could have been leaves too. But
If it's there, she'll find it. Boy, what a jungle this is here. We walked about 15 steps and a grouse came out of here, and Sean got a crack at it, and we think we saw a feather go down, but we're not sure. And I got Raven in here. Find it, dead bird. Find it.
Raven's search is in vain. Dang it. That grouse disappeared in 2 wing beats and probably wasn't hit at all.
I tell you, the grouse has every advantage in this country here.
they have a certain reputation of being a little dumber bird. However, they can actually be very smart. You know, when they flush, especially if they're on the roadway, you know, they don't flush usually in front of you. They go to the thickest part they can imagine, and they find themselves in very small places, and they're very, very hard to see.
We walked on, taking the easy path, an old logging road into the bush.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
No wind, a little cool.
Then quicker than you can say grouse.
Damn it.
I think he might have winged that on the right wing. Wait. He's right up in that tree run.
Is it really?
Yep, I can see it right here. There's a kind of a crook in the pine. It's right above that.
Well, let me wander in there if I can.
He's on the bottom third of that tree.
Wow, that bird's got 9 lives.
No bird, Raven, no bird. Oh, the agony of grouse hunting.
Oh, Sean, this one we probably should have had, huh?
Yeah,
You know, I couldn't see him sitting in the tree until you came over there.
yeah.
And then he took off and they're just like a flash. And I let it rip.
And what's amazing is the amount of camouflage they have.
Well, yeah,
You just can't see them.
the grouse are winning so far, buddy.
With the day about done, Sean and I retraced our path. We were 0 for 2 in the grouse game. That's almost a tie score. We'd return tomorrow with, hopefully,
This is perfect.
a better shooting eye.
All I need is to shoot a little better.
Coming up, we'll attack Ontario's rough grouse again with added firepower. A hunting buddy Lee and Twiggy, his German short-haired pointer.
The Flush, brought to you by Federal Premium Ammunition. Every shot counts. Benelli. And Purina Pro Plan.
I got Rainy Lake here, Minnesota side.
Hunting rough grouse in Ontario's wild country calls for a plan. And joining us is Lee Felicetta, a Minnesota friend and a fellow grouse zealot.
The first thing I like about it, whether it's Minnesota and now Canada, which we are in, is the fact that you're free. You can hunt just about anywhere because most of the land is public land.
A good map also helps. It might be land open to hunting, but it's big land.
Yep, all this is crown land, what they call it. That's government land where you can really hunt grouse and small game.
Well, I know one thing, we're not going to get grouse looking at a map. Let's go get them, Lee.
A few miles later, through a sea of aspen,
You ready to go, Lee? This looks like a good spot. You can see down this grassy road here. Got young popple and willows on the side here, and probably some clover growing in there. You can see the down here.
Grouse like this clover stuff here.
And so in the morning they'll fly down for breakfast, and hopefully we'll be there to meet them. Let's go.
When I don't hear the bell and it stops, I know she's on point, so that's why I like the bell. Plus, you can always locate her. Yes, find some birds.
Had a lot of success on this trail itself.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Usually means they're moving around. There was one there.
Twiggy was sniffing good, but old or even recent bird scent doesn't count. Seems the grouse were skittish and smart.
I see that one. Why don't you go ahead and take that one, Sean, if it flushes. I'll stay with her. You bumped it.
Yes, but more grouse were showing up.
Is that a bird?
Yep.
Okay.
Lee can take it.
Twiggy, here. That's a good miss.
By all means, if you're gonna miss, might as well make it a good miss. But Lee isn't the only shotgunner who can miss. It was my turn.
See him up there? See him sitting up there?
Did he go down? What do you know? A frickin' miracle. I think we got one.
No, we didn't. Despite our dog power, the bird was not found. Possibly, it wasn't even touched. by the 7.5 shot from our 20 gauge.
Well, here's a short trail that I've shot birds off before. It hooks up a little bit and then it gets too thick to walk. We're just going to try to see if we can flush any.
This time, Sean took a trail by himself without a dog.
My big secret, at least to myself, is when I see a bird, a lot of times the first thing I see in a bird is its eye. Because the eye naturally is reflecting the light off and it's shiny. The only thing shiny on it is its eye. Dogs in some environments you need one. Looking at this trail right now, it is thick. You're going to be lucky if they flush this way or...
And when they do,
coming up the trail there, one flush to my right. After I shot, I noticed my first shot missed. I think it was the second shot that took him down. It's a beautiful bird. Really is. Every once in a while when I'm slow walking too, I'll just stop. Because if the grouse, if they're spooked, they'll hold tight, but if you stop, it's almost as if they don't know what you're gonna do and they flush themselves.
a short walk later,
there's one up on the road. Two of them. Well, we had two on the road, and the one spotted me pretty quick and he buggered off into the bush. And the other one, I don't think he quite knew what to make of me. He flushed and went straight into this way. I took two shots and I'm not sure if I got him or not. We'll find out. I would take a dog at this point, absolutely. Because there's a good chance that he went in here if I did hit him. And he's hunkered down underneath something. If they're wounded and it's not a clean kill, a lot of times they'll be flapping their wings trying to fly, and that's what had happened in this case, where just like that.
While Lee and I are blanked on our trail, Sean returns with two grouse, but one very different.
Red face has got a little bit of it in here, but not more in the rump. Now here's a totally different bird, right, Lee?
That is a totally different bird, and they're totally different than rough grouse because they hold really tight.
But they live in the same habitat. This is the spruce grouse, they call it. Beautiful bird.
As the day ended, the score of this hunting game was our team, 2 birds down, team grouse, lots of birds, still flying.
Hunting's not killing, it's hunting, so you might walk a trail and get 0. You never know.
The Flush, brought to you by Carlson's Choke Tubes, Polaris, Orvis, the official hunting and gear outfitter of The Flush, and by Yeti Coolers.
If it's never too cold to hunt, well, it's never too cold to catch a fish either, huh?
Hi, Brandon. Looks like we're going snowmobiling.
It's a little nippy this morning.
And our young guide, Brandon Cam, feels the same way.
It's fantastic. Like I said, the smallmouth fishing's unbelievable. They come out of the shallows and start chasing around the bait fish and catch them right around with the walleyes. It's a fun time of year.
Down, down, down. What are we at?
11 right now.
Oh, 11. Okay.
A little chilly on the hands, but the bite quickly turned hot.
Got him?
Got him.
All right.
Big old smallie. Not a bad way to start the day.
Yeah, it's a good one, bud.
They've been awesome. They've been just gorging on all the bait down there.
Can't stand to fish with gloves on, even though my hands ache. Now, 2 days ago, I was sweating walking in the woods hunting grouse, and today I'm freezing fishing. Go figure that.
Well, I love being out on the water regardless. Catching fish or not, you know, beats being indoors, and nothing like being out on the water and interacting with people. You had a few fish in the boat, everybody's happy.
Can you make me a little happier right now?
Trying.
Good fish?
Good fish.
Ah.
Yeah. Well, let's put 2 in the net.
That's a good one. How about that? Yeah, Brandon? Pair.
Beautiful.
I think mine's a little bigger than yours, isn't it?
Double header.
Double header.
Another smallmouth.
Brandon easily showed why he's a guide.
Littler guy, but another one. Does that one even count?
Yes, if my bass counts.
There we go, I got him.
Hands are good. I want to compare mine with the guide.
I'm not even gonna show mine, it's that small.
Age versus, got a little wound there, but he'll be okay. Say goodbye. Thanks for playing the game, buddy. You know, I'm colder now, but somehow I'm warm now.
This is Ontario's bush country, and this also is Sean Lessard's grouse hunting playground.
I measure success when I get my limit, and that's you're allowed 5 a day and 15 in possession. If I hit a couple of trails and I get my 5 right away, that's a very good grouse day.
All of which means good grouse days are rare.
If you don't, that's another grouse day. It's still good, you just didn't get your limit.
May not mind as well, but she minds pretty well now.
Well, we have a new day and new conditions. Rained all night. You can see mud on the roads here, and but the sun is thinking of coming out. But we think it might be a better day because sending conditions. We have a little more wind, but the grouse still like to come to the road. So we'll see what happens. Here's some white berries from the red osier dogwood. As a grouse hunter, it makes sense to look for grouse food. They love these berries. And you can see by the bark here, pretty obvious how this dogwood got its name, red osier dogwood. Good sign, good berries, good grouse food.
She's all revved up now. They're both revved up.
The three of us, Sean, Lee Felicetta, and I,
All right, hunt 'em up, let's go.
are determined to improve our grouse hunting score.
Come on, find him. Should have been one right there.
First thing I saw was its head moving across real slow. He had obviously either heard or seen me. And he went to this very thick stuff here, and I charged him to try to get him to flush up. As you can see, it's pretty much straight down, but he didn't have anywhere to fly up. It's so thick. He tried to get up off the ground. As he was trying to get up is when I took the shot. Another bird. Well, we saw 4, we got 1. And this is the one that we got just now. Pretty good sized bird.
Little did we know, coming next was
Here you go, girl.
the grouse flush of the day.
Did you have one over there, Ron?
Nothing went.
Spoke too soon.
Wow, what a shot. Fetch it up, Raven. Good girl. Nice shot, Lee. Good. But we couldn't defend against you, bud.
Nice bird? Yeah, they're all nice. But the rough grouse might be the nicest.
That was a good shot.
Yeah.
Here. Here. My idea of a great day grouse hunting, if I happen to get a great point, and by some miracle, if I actually hit the bird, that's a perfect day.
In my opinion, it's the best by far game bird out there. I like it. I've had all sorts of different types of game birds differently cooked. I think grouse is better than chicken, pheasant, you name it. Grouse is fantastic.
Fantastic? In the woods or in the oven? Rough grouse? Yeah, fantastic.